because he didn't get a foul call. And when the play started again, he came in from way on the other side of the floor to get the follow-up.
Cavaliers have scored the last 8 points. There's a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. James uses a Claxton screen. Shot clock down to 2. Off balance 3. Tough shot.
Doesn't take much for him to bump you out of the way. That time he gets the follow-up and throws the hammer down.
James, teardrop. 4 for 5, 9 points. Dawson's in his 4th season out of Houston. Durant orchestrating this offensive sequence. Deals to James after he drew a crowd, and then Thomas would like to have that one back as he...
It's going to be interesting to see if the Nets can play serious playoff ball as Cavs turn it over.
James with a steal in the dunk.
Give him the ball! Give him the ball!
15 for Dotson. He's tied a season high in threes already. James off to Durant. Back it goes to James. James long 2. I think Dean Wade at the start of this straight from the field. Launches from distance. Cuts the Nets lead to 99-81.
Didn't have to think about that when he had to shoot it. This clock was running down.
He's got 8.
That's a good move by Thaddeus, but I would love to see Lowry flash to the basket.
There's Mike James. Who? He's got to get going this year. Patrick Williams. Couldn't get the friendly bounce. Johnson the rebound.
Johnson hurt his leg last time in Chicago.
Yeah. Missed some time because of it. Temple muscling through. The play-in tournament games will take place Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
All right, beautiful use of the glass there from DeJounte. Tough shot. Makes it a lot easier by flipping it off the glass.
DJ 21 in the Bucks victory. Also hit both of his three-point shots. Mike James for 3.
A couple possessions back, really did a great job blocking there. I mean, this doesn't but goal.
Here's Claxton coming off the bench. Boy, he was big against the Spurs in that overtime win here in San Antonio. James, after the steal attempt goes awry, comes back and coming off a huge game in Bucks victory. Gasol the miss. Rebound off to Brown. Jeff Green.
You have Jeff Green out there. It's almost an embarrassment of riches for the Nets right now.
That's the truth. Is James
got that ball in the low block. He's battled for the offensive rebound. Take it back up. Go right back into the teeth of the defense. He can win that battle against Jeff Green in the low block, especially with the jump hook. These are weapons that they can go to.
Yeah, and even though Harden hasn't won a title, you've got Durant and Irving that have. Yeah. So you got championship experience, not just great players.
Coming right up the gut. Have an opportunity for the tip-in.
Levine, no. Rebound Mike James. Nets run. Oh, Small on a big. James in, out, and in.
That was almost all the way down, but popped out. James, and he gets it off the glass.
As he makes them, will adjust accordingly.
And our thanks to Steve Nash. Portis got denied inside by Blake Griffin. First possession for Milwaukee in the second quarter. Griffin finds new man on the floor, Mike James, who just underway second quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo has got the stroke going here in the first half. He's knocked down 2 triples, Jim, and add one more 2. He's got 13 points in this first half. KD kicks it. James for 3 in the corner.
For 3 ball in the corner.
Another one for Giannis. His third made 3. Back-to-back possessions. Got the last 5 for Milwaukee. Brooklyn by a point. I tell you, this is Giannis.
Well, but go back to Mike James. His job is to be a facilitator. Kyrie's is to score. Most of the time, if Harden is on the court, he handles that role. So Mike James, a mature veteran, understands that when the shot is there, you take it. If not,
Not afraid to let it fly either. Mike James.
James against Carmelo Anthony. James will take it. The corner pop doesn't go. James comes away with it. Savvy play.
Contact, stays square. Read that the entire time.
James dragging the defender with him. Banks it home. Mike James. The Nets have just 4 assists so far in this first half. Kyrie Irving is back in. James remains on the floor. Lillard in for Portland. James, good look at the jumper. Damian Lillard with a downtown hit. 13 in the third. There's the sky hook from Mike James.
In shooting motion, I mean, we know Lillard works on that shot, but makes it look so easy.
James corkscrews in for the...
Early on, he was able to pick apart the Nets defense, working the ball screen with his bigs, got them involved early, and that opened up the entire floor.
Covington in. Nurkic in. Mike James puts it in from the corner.
Nice job just with his movement off the ball.
James hooks it up and in. Cheer from Brooklyn's second unit. James, that may have been unwarranted, but he it felt that way, didn't he? Birch can't flip it in. Green the rebound. Well, Toronto also on the second half of back-to-back, so you wonder will there be any fatigue down the stretch for them. James connects on a defensive possession. Loose ball foul called with tenths of a second left to shoot, and a 3 from Van Vliet. Here's James with Birch switched out on him. James will fire again and hit.
Bruce Brown. James. Nightingale with the 3. And
just gives that versatility to our team.
Absolutely. And you all have been incredibly successful in the fast break tonight. You have 26 fast break points, and Boston has none. Where are you placing the emphasis to close this one out?
Well, I mean, it'd be nice if we can keep getting fast break points, but I think the reality is we're playing deep.
The miss. 15-point lead still for the Nets. They'll play against Phoenix on Sunday. Mike James with the